Hey everybody, welcome back. We're doing another Marvel Future Revolution video. We're gonna be talking about the Green Goblin Halloween event that's finally known, public. Mr. Danny Koo sent us a nice, wonderful tweet. We got an event going on for it, so a little prime hunting type concept. Get some tokens, spend tokens. What do you got to do to get the tokens? You know, is it going to take a bunch of time? Is it getting anything good? That sort of stuff. So we're going to check it out. If you're new to the channel, check out the Discord link in the description below. Hammer down like buttons, notification bells. Subscribe if you like. Always appreciated. All right, so let's check out this event and see what we think.
Bring me WolverThor!
Alrighty, so first off, we have an event, right? All right, so first, most importantly, out of everything in the entire world, I need to rotate my camera, all right? So otherwise you're just gonna think it's all weird, right? So, all right, event. So click the little present event. So we've got 4 sections here, you can see, right? So from Green Goblin's Nightmare, Trick or Treat Blitz event, Trick or Treat Raid event, Special Ops event, and then there's still other stuff going on, but that's not what we're focusing on. So, Green Goblin's Nightmare, that's the one that's sort of a go hunting for primes, right? So you check out whatever location, you'll notice there's level 40, level 60, level 80, and a level 100. And then this section here is above where it's in city cluster, So if you, whatever level you are, just click location, what your highest level is, click location, and you can click here and you can teleport if you want. You guys all probably already know that. So the real question is what's the difference, right? So there's some details, things that you can click here. This is just telling you who you need to kill in order to spawn Mr. Green Goblin, right? So like for this one, it's Night Ripper and Despise, but who else is there? That's it. So it's basically any of the regular bosses that if you're looking at here that have them, right? So no big deal. So then the real question is what's the difference in the rewards, right? So no brainer here. The level 100 one starts at 125, goes to 90. If you go to the level 40 here, 75. So the lowest in level 100 is higher than the highest level 40. So I would highly recommend making sure that you get this done before you AFK farm, before you go into any other zone, or even touch a Green Goblin in a zone outside of Twisted Border. If you are not quite level 100, just go to the whatever highest level that you are at that point. Hopefully you're at least level 80 and you can get some rewards there. These are at least a little bit higher, 105 to 70. So on average, we'll go through some numbers here. We'll obviously check this out. I got to put the spreadsheet together to see kind of what that is on average and where it gets us. So again, it's a boss. He comes out, you beat him, tap him, you get the highest reward. You'd ideally, the way it works is this is ranked based on damage, right? And you can do it 2 times a day, which shows down here in the bottom right. So as I'm down here, see that? I've already done it twice for the day, and I AFK'd it because I was dealing with house and movers and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, that's where you're looking at. So make sure you try to get these things done, I'd say right after reset the best you can, or make sure, you know, you want to try to get top score. I mean, again, it's like difference of 125 to 90. Okay, it's not that big of a deal, but you always want to try to get as much as you can, right? So again, varies all the way down. I'm not going to go fight them in each zone or anything like that, but that's the concept. Get the tokens, these Green Goblin tokens, and they're going to be crafted into stuff. That's the concept here, right? I think we're all probably used to that. Go kill Green Goblin, you get tokens, you spend tokens for things. Okay. So what else we got? Trick or Treat Blitz. All right, cool. I do 5 blitzes a day, and I get some stuff, right? So that's fantastic. Now, it says event duration 7 days, basically 7 days total. Daily reward count is what this shows down here. So I'm assuming that I can do this 5 times each day and get 20 of these tokens each day. So for 100 tokens each day, I go through my blitzes and I get it. And we got to do blitz anyway. So it's kind of just saying, hey, you're already doing your dailies. Here's some tokens to go to yourself. The only real work, well, let me get through the rest of them first. Raid event, same concept as the blitz. Go do 1 raid, you get 50. So a little bit less than blitz, but it's less work to do it. You only have to do one raid. So you go to your raids. I'm expecting that daily reward count to adjust each day. Trick or treat special ops. Same concept as raid, 50 points. Now this one, some people who are normally maybe not doing special ops, which I still think everybody should do special ops for the sim particles by themselves, but to each their own. You got to come in and do your special ops daily. So that's it. That's the events, right? So you've got, each one's got 50, 50, another 100, and then whatever you get from this. You know, in theory, your best is 250, right? So on average, it'll be a little bit different, but yeah. So now let's go ahead and check what the totals are these going to be, and then now what we could buy. All right, like I said, I put together a cute little spreadsheet here, 2021 Green Goblin Halloween event. I've got the event tasks, whatever they are, and then I've got sort of the description, right? And then I've got their average tokens or total tokens. Average, I did that because of the different levels. I only did 2 of the levels. I didn't want to do every one of them. It gives you the idea. The days that's running, the total tokens you get for each one, and then the total. So you can kind of see what we're getting here, right? Again, just to explain this, twisted border, you can see the well, it's a little small for you, but it's basically, I added up each one of them, divided by 6, multiplied by 2, because you can do it twice. So you get an average of 220 tokens. Again, you might be the best, where you get 250, or you might be the worst, where you get 180. So the average is 220, just to keep things simple. I did the same thing with cluster, city cluster level 40, so that we could see that. And again, times, 7. I didn't multiply this out, but, what is that? 700 is 840, right? I think. So, it's a lot less here. So you definitely want to do a little bit good, a little bit well there, but actually, let's do this. So just so we can see, say you're the worst here, right? So let's say you're the worst. All right, you still get, 2240. So that's still pretty good. Best case scenario, 2940. Worst case scenario, 2240. Just make sure you do your stuff. So the question is, between 2240 and 2940, what can we get, right? So again, do these things each day. This is what you get. Anytime you skip something, that you don't get it. Say I don't want to do special ops, you still get 2590. Still pretty good, right? So maybe you don't want to do special ops. Maybe you should raid, but yeah, these two you should pretty much do, but maybe you don't want to do special ops, right? So again, you get 2590 for that. So let's go back in game, and we will check exactly what we're going to get here, right? So what we need to do that is go ahead and go to our tokens spot, and we can, where is it? Most wanted. So similar to Thanos, right? So we've got one thing that you can get one time, this Green Goblin's treasure chest, some card dimension box and costume draws, and some Convergium. This is probably like, if you have anything extra, just spend it on this, right? So really it's like, all right, so this is clearly the grand prize, maybe. What is it? So we get one of these, all right? So you've got a 75% chance to get something 4-star. So in theory, you're almost guaranteed to get the 4-star event. Before we look through that, what are you gonna get if you're getting 3 stars? All right, say you don't get the 3-star, or you don't get the 4 stars, you get 5 draw tickets of costume, card, or dimension box. I will say that I will be most disappointed if I get the 10 dimension box, mainly because there's nothing in it. I know companions, pets, whatever we're gonna call them, are coming. I still don't really want the dimension box tickets at this point. We'll see if they're great. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind later. So if you get worst case, that's probably your worst draw out of this thing. So jumping back to this one where you've got a 75% chance to get something in here. It's like, all right, so, whoa, look at this. Regionals at the top. What do you know? It's a 0.2% chance. It's like, well, what else is in there? Right? So I'm scrolling through my regionals, All right, now we go. All right, so now we start getting to the regular stuff. It's called 0.7% to get this stuff. So it's like, okay. So obviously the regular stuff is much better chance to get than the regionals. That makes sense. At first, when I saw the regional at the top, I got super excited. Scroll all the way through. All right, so you go through all of the other regular suits, go through them all. All right, and then it adds actually some Omega cards. So it's like, oh, okay, there's a 0.5% chance to get Omega cards. Great, and then they drop a little bit more here shortly. Where's my lower Omega cards? Oh, there we go. So then you get, a 0.1% chance to get a rare Omega card. So it's like, okay, well, any specials? Are we going to have a chance for a special in here? I don't think so. That'd be dope if there was a chance, but I do not believe I remember seeing anything in here when I was scrolling through. So there is a bunch of stuff in here to potentially get, including the highest percent chance at the bottom, a 4-star car, which frankly, I don't love that. I don't love that. 5-star core, woot all day long. 4-star core, don't care. Give me this. I think they should have made this a 5-star core. So that way, if you got it, you would have known, like, great. This is something I'm excited about, but it's not. So anyway, so that's 1,000 of those tokens, right? So that's what you could get for that. So now, I mean, we're talking about anywhere from 22 to 2,900. So it's like, all right, well, all right, you could get card draw tickets, costume draw tickets, dimension box again. So for me, I'll probably be pulling, I don't know. I'm really still trying to hunt cards. So I don't know. I'd be between that and costumes. I'm also trying to get my costumes up. So I might sink into, but it's up to you. You've got, you know, at least one of each or two of a kind if you want, and then potentially some, you know, miscellaneous over here. Maybe that's what you grab, or if you really want a dimension box stick, if that's what you got, grab that. So look, I think it's not bad. It's stuff that we're doing anyway. There's one extra prime you got to hunt each day. Okay, you're already going to kind of do it. Like I said, I accidentally got the 2 I needed for today just by AFK farming. I'm sure there's going to be a plethora of people hunting this thing, and it's only 7 days long. So, you know, maybe you'll get something cool out of it. Again, there's only 1. I wish there was 2. That'd be really cool if that was 2, but there's not. And I wish that it was a 5-star core, but I'm not going to be mad at them. It's, you know, it's free. It's for quote unquote free stuff, for stuff we're probably going to be doing anyway. So let me know what your thoughts are of this event. I'd love to hear from you. I mentioned Discord link earlier. Go ahead and come there, mention it there, or comment in the comment section below. I love reading those and kind of seeing what people think and liking hearing back from people. Hammer down like buttons, notification bells, subscribe if you'd like. Tell your aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews, friends, grandmas, grandpas. I haven't done that one in a while. For anybody who's not familiar, I bust that out and share, right? All right, until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.